Now I've taken the bottom hose off the radiator right here, which goes into the block. These two hoses, one goes into the reservoir right here, and the other one, this one with the gold on here, and I'm making this so I can remember it, goes all the way over here. You can see, I don't know if you can see it that well, but it goes onto a nipple that goes onto a T right here, which is that little thing right there. Now what should happen is I should be able to pull the radiator and the reservoir out now. We can take a look at it. I should be able to do that anyway. Well, almost. Yeah. That's your return valve right there. Now, as you can see, the radiator fits onto the cover right here, and this is an ingenious idea where you have a little round cover right here, and the faster you go, the faster this fan speeds, and the faster it pulls more air through the radiator, cooling the fluid. I mean, I'm looking at this going, you know, I wonder if it would work. I looked on the website last night to see how much these are, and they're not that expensive considering it's really lightweight. I was wondering maybe if that would work on mine, you know, right there. And it might not, but it would be a great idea. It'd save me a lot of hose time on that. So I'm gonna leave the radiator unit alone. As far as, I'm not gonna play with it that much. It has an O-ring here, and it has an O-ring on the other side, which will have to be replaced, and that goes into the block. Then I have a lot of sludge and crap down in the electronics, which is not good at all. So I'll take the fan off with my 8mm socket. Like I said, a lot of these spikes, if you have an 8, a 10, and a 12, and sometimes on the other side, you'll need a 14mm socket for the rear clutch back here, and a 17 for the crankshaft, and I believe this is a 19, I think. But I'll take that off. And what we've got is we've got a fluid leak down in here somewhere, and that's not very good for the electronics at all. It just in this cavity right here, where you have the alternator and its parts, you do not want to have any water or any other kind of bullshit in there, because all it does is it will stop the spark and screw things up, and then you won't have enough spark to really run the engine. So now we've got the radiator off, and I'll stick all the little parts in my radiator bag, and I've got a little video record of where things go, and I'll just leave this alone until I get ready to put it back on, and then I'll totally clean it up. That way I know that everything's in place, nothing's missing, and we're getting closer and closer to the RUCKUS teardown rebuild. And we continue.